Warm greetings and good afternoon to my esteemed class teacher and students. The speech topic for today is corruption, and I will address my viewpoint on the same, particularly on political corruption. Ever since the formation of our country, everything is dictated by the political leaders and people ruling in the government sectors. Apparently we are a democratic country, but whosoever comes into the power tries to misuse that power for her personal gains, for acquiring wealth and luxury. The common people, as always, find themselves in a state of deprivation. In our country, the gap between the haves and have-nots is so huge that it becomes a clear example of corruption in our country, where one section of society acquires richness and wealth and on the other hand the majority of the masses remain below the poverty line. This is the reason why economy of certain nations is facing a decline, such as the USA economy. If we are a responsible citizen of our country, we should understand that this corruption is eating into our nation's economical growth like a termite and is giving rise to crime in our society. If the majority section of our society will continue to live in deprivation and poverty and will not find any employment opportunity, the crime rate will never come down. Poverty will destroy people's ethics and morals and would result in an increase in hatred amongst the people. It is high time for us to address this issue and fight it in order to pave way for the holistic growth of our country. The Parliament should pass strict laws against the antisocial elements of our society, regardless of the fact that whether such people are within the political system of our country or outside it. There should be an equal treatment for all. If one were to think and evaluate the causes behind corruption, then it could be countless. However, the most glaring reason responsible for the vicious spread of corruption, I believe, is the people's non-serious attitude towards the governmental rules and laws and the sheer inertia of government towards those who spread evil in society. It appears that the ones who are employed to put an end to corruption have themselves become complicit in the crime and are encouraging it. Though there are various strict laws like the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, Indian Penal Code of 1860 and the Prevention of Corruption Act, 1988, to name a few, but there is no serious implementation of these laws. Yet another important reason behind corruption is the non-transparency of bureaucratic and governmental functions. In particular, the institutions that are run under the government show moral laxity and brush under the carpet serious issues. The money that should be used for the upliftment of poor people is gobbled up by the politicians themselves. Even worse, the people who are not affluent and cannot bribe the people in power are not able to get their work done, and hence their files are fated to meet the dust instead of stimulating action. Clearly, any growing economy would come falling down when corrupt officials hold the reign of a country. The situation has become very tense, and unless the general public takes proactive measures and becomes vigilant, the corruption cannot be uprooted from our society. So come, let's join hands and fight against corruption. Thank you.